Hello, AllFlags followers. Eu estou aqui em Goiânia juntamente com o Mr.
Christopher Hoxie.
I thought it was just say Hoxie, but that's okay. Hoxie, I have a big question for you. We are in Brazil right now, in Goiânia, right?
Yes, we're in
Okay.
the city of Goiânia.
Exactly. The big question is, what are you doing here, and what make you come to live in Brazil?
Well, Goiânia realmente is the capital of Goiás aqui. Então, I'm here in Brazil. I had alvo na minha vida. For dia trabalho no território que realmente tem língua português.
Oh, I got it. Então você fala português?
Yes, I have been learning Portuguese. I had the opportunity of many Brazilian people moving to the city that I lived in originally. And there were some reasons why Brazil became an interesting option for me.
Interesting. I have another question too, if you don't mind. What do you think about this mass deportations have right now in the U.S.? Just feel free to talk. It's not political. I'm not political. It's just a simple question. Okay.
I understand the question. What's excellent for me today, and for a period of time I've been here, is I'm insulated from some problems. It's maybe one reason why I came, because life today is not easy. The United States' expenses are very high. And,
I agree.
And the income, like a lot of places too, it's just not that easy to pump up the income when you need to pay for the pumped up expenses.
I got it. The thing that I noticed, even in Boston, people used to have two jobs, right? Because one job is not enough to, cover every expenses they have in house. And now it's getting hard because even the housing now, it's very expensive. And you don't have that trouble here, right? I think you in Brazil it's much easier for you.
Well, yeah, the expenses are an issue. I mean, what happened, my experience was with the Brazilians originally, they came to the United States when it was a 3-to-1. Let's say the money value was 3-to-1. And when I first moved to Brazil, it was 3.85. And now it got all the way to 6 at one point. So honestly, this is something, it takes a little time to understand. But from a financial standpoint, the money, if you are able to get enough U.S. dollars together, those dollars will go a long way. Like, for example, imagine your month's expenses going for 5 or 6 months.
Okay. All right. Let's put it this way about talking about politics and stuff like that. Let's talk a little bit about how you daily task here in Brazil and how people treat you. Because what I noticed, I am, as you know, I'm living in Boston, and sometimes I get some conflicts with people, and when I start arguing with them, they say, "You don't speak English," or yada 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 yada. Do you have the same issues here? You talk with people in Portuguese, and people say, "You don't speak Portuguese." Do you have the same issues here?
Well, yeah, I mean the living in a place with a totally different culture than you've lived when I personally lived there for over 50 years. So when I came here, even though I had 35 years with getting to know the culture and Brazilian people, who are quite wonderful people, but like all cultures, when you come to live in the culture, you learn a bit more, and certain things are challenging. Sure, these challenges take place, and I mean, you need to be a little bit prepared for it, but it's actually, I call it a great adventure.
Sounds good. Okay, to finish our interview, I have a few questions. It's back and forth questions, okay? It's going to be very fast. Do you prefer pão francês or donut?
Pão francês.
Do you prefer hot weather or the winter weather in Boston?
The weather in Goiânia is fantastic.
What about girls? Do you prefer Brazilian girls or American girls?
I believe the ratio in Brazil is much higher of women to men. So there's another issue that Brazil can
It's
help
a
with.
back and forth question. You don't have to go and deep on the question, the answer. Okay, just say American or Brazilian.
That was my brief answer, Brazilian.
Oh my God. Okay. For finish our interview, do you believe in extraterrestrial, like aliens? Have you get in contact with them? Have you seen them?
Is that a trick question?
No, it's not a trick. It's a real question. It's a true question.
I don't believe you can get this in another planet.
I got it. Okay, he's the thing there, Roxy, and he's living here in Goiânia since
Technically 2018.
2018. Here we go. Do you want to say something for Brazilian people in Boston to finish our interview?
Brasileiros em Boston, né? Eu aprendi meu português lá na Martha's Vineyard, uma ilha na Barado do Mar, do Massachusetts, talvez vocês conheçam, não? E em Boston também, né? Eu tenho saudade do Boston e Massachusetts, mas eu acho que esse é muito bom aqui em Goiânia, bonito aqui, com a ambiente, sol, cerco, quente. É 30 graus ou todo dia do ano, quase.
Uau, é isso aí. Thank you, guys. AllFlags, servindo a comunidade brasileira no mundo. Bye.